My name is Destiny Jones. I attend Elaine Stevens Beauty School in St. Louis, Missouri, and my expected graduation date is June 2019. To be honest, I never knew I was going to have a passion for beauty or doing hair and makeup. My mother was incarcerated back in the early 2000s, and we were split up, and I was in a foster home. My grandmother took me in, and I moved to St. Louis, Missouri. My grandmother was a cosmetologist. Had her own salon for over 20 plus years on the south side city off Shenandoah. At that time, we didn't have a lot of money. We was kind of less fortunate, so I took a turn and started doing hair for the funds. Everybody around me, my aunt, all of us, we all knew how to do hair, very creative, everything. I just never thought that's something that I was going to pursue. So anyway, I started doing hair, making money for it, and while I was trying to pursue my other goals down the line. And at one moment it hit me. My mom got out and she made me over. And I was just infatuated with myself. Like I felt good. It felt great. I looked up on YouTube and started searching videos. I started learning how to do my eyebrows and my makeup. And I already knew how to do hair, so I was just adding. And all this time I was creating and being who I truly wanted to be without even knowing. Still trying to find another goal or success in my life besides this. But when I look back, and it wasn't up until I was asked this question for this survey, and they asked me why or where was my passion for beauty. And it dawned on me that beauty saved my life. It changed my life. I mean, at the time in my age where I was living at, young girls were doing all kinds of things. Like, it was girls on drugs, it was prostituting, it was like all kind of unproductive things where I came up in. And that was my escape. That was something I did, and I could express my creativeness, and I got better, and I was getting paid for it. So it wasn't until later on, around the last 2-3 years, where like I really been like digging it. Now I've been doing fashion shows, I've been doing events, working with boutiques and working with people free all the time, charity events. Like I've always opened myself up to just engage and do whatever. And so I've been down on it ever since then. Beauty will fulfill my passion because I will get a chance to help people in my chair. Beauty's not all about just doing hair. You're mentoring people, you're engaging people, you're touching people. You might save somebody's life. I remember one time I went to Paul Mitchell, and they told a story about this girl, and she came in to try to get her hair done. And she was booked. The lady was booked, and she couldn't get a spot filled. So the lady finally took her, and at the end of the day, she felt good. She looked great, like she was beautiful, everything. And she sent the salon lady, a note the next day and said, "Thank you for making me feel better. I was going to kill myself that day." So when you think about it, you never know what people are going through that are sitting in your chair, or what their day was like before that. So I always be conscious, because I've been through things in my life, about the people sitting in my chair. So it makes me feel good to make them feel good. They could have had a rough day. So for them to react, or to see somebody cry, or to see all of these reactions just because you just took a little time to nurture them, that's my life. That's what I want to do. So not only do I want to branch and open salons, I want to get into charitable events where I'm working with children and women and just people. It's all about the people. And that's how to fulfill my career in beauty.